Hello everyone and welcome to our ECM long range forecast on August 4th, 2024. We're starting off with our week 1 pressure anomaly from August 5th to August 12th, that's tomorrow till next Monday. We can see that we have these orange colours showing high pressure to our south and these blue colours showing low pressure to the north. So it is a standard zonal westerly week. As far as the pancake there, with the westerly winds coming in off the Atlantic Ocean. So probably be quite a wet week and quite a coolish week as well. So the week 1 temperature anomaly is above average, but only slightly so, by about 0 to 1 degrees. It's cooler just to the northwest, but really quite warm down to our south. And the precip anomaly is above average, especially in the west. And actually that is down to, I think, a lot of that is down to what's happening through tonight and tomorrow. These high anomalies in the west there. Check out Rain Watch for more info about that. So looking at our week 2 pressure anomaly, that's from August 12th to 19th. Really not much better. I think in fact that's a bit worse. So again we have the high down to our south towards the Azores and the low to our north towards Iceland and Norway, and around that will come in the westerly to northwesterly winds, so quite cool and showery. So the week 2 temperature anomaly is therefore below average by about 1 degree, and the precip anomaly is above average to our north and below to the south. It's a classic westerly cool summer week. So week 3 is August 19th to 26th. So really, if this comes off, it'll be an August write-off. We have a low again to our north over the Faroe Islands, and around that will come the wind from a northwest direction. Also, we have high pressure far away from us towards the Azores and also away towards Russia. So the week 3 temperature anomaly is therefore average to below average, especially in west and north. And the week 3 precip anomaly is above average country-wise. So plenty of rain with that and quite cool as well. So another westerly zonal unsettled summer's week. We've seen so many of them so far this summer and they're still coming. So week 4 gets us into early autumn. It's August 26th to September 2nd. In this week, it's a bit mysterious. So we have a high pressure to our east towards the Mares, Eastern Europe and Russia. We also have a high towards Canada. In between the 2 ridges, we have a white area. Now, I suspect that will be a low in reality, a trough. So jet stream probably going down, coming down from Greenland, down towards the Azores, then up through Iberia, France, the UK, Scandinavia, and in the mix, in this region here, like Ireland, Iceland, and the ocean through here, that'll be low pressure with quite cool and wet weather. So the week 4 temperature anomaly, you can see it rises in the east, it rises further east due to the fact that we have this high here and the jet stream coming up that way. So it's warming up to our east, but for Ireland we missed that and we stay quite average to a bit below average, especially to our west. And the week 4 precip anomaly, not much of a signal, but it's western to our south, and that's the only thing really. It's dry up here, dry over there, a bit wetter up here. But I think that's definitely going to be another quite cool week and probably quite showery week as well. Because normally at this time of year, if the pressure anomaly is going to be above average, it will definitely show it on this sort of map. So week 5 is September 2nd to 9th. Again, we have a high pressure down towards the Azores, also one towards Canada. There's one also towards Russia, but apart from that, nothing doing. There's probably going to be a low towards Scandinavia and Greenland, Iceland in those northern regions. And then I think that this high pressure will also promote a westerly flow like that coming in from Canada over the ocean. So the week 5 temperature anomaly, again, you've got these blue colours coming out of Greenland, so average to below average with temperatures, and with precip, we've actually got this trail of rain coming in from the west. So there's definitely a wet and cool week to come for week 5, the first full week of autumn. and week 6 is September 9th to 16th. Now we have this high pressure to our south as usual. It's been trapped down there this whole summer, and it will keep down there, it seems, even into September. It will stay down there. So again, that promotes a westerly flow. Again, you've probably got lows up to our north. So the temperature anomaly again is about average, but it's still like the pattern. You've got cooler air coming out of Greenland there. So probably an average to below average week with temperatures and the precip. Again, you have this sort of line of above average anomalies coming out of the ocean, like the Azores sort of region, up through the Atlantic Ocean into Ireland, the UK, up towards Scandinavia. So very westerly and cool. So from week 1 to week 6, so from early August to mid-September, there is no sign at all of anything remotely warm and dry. Well, apart from this week, where the temperature anomaly is that bit above average, you go and it's just below average or average all the way through to mid-September. So if this comes off, forget summer, roll on autumn, basically. If we see this sort of pattern in September, that would be a change, because recent Septembers have had really a trend in that the first week of the month goes really quite warm or hot and sunny. That is something that tends to happen also in September. In Western Europe, you tend to get a big anticyclone. That's just a pattern that month follows. Will this month, go different from that? It just might. It just might. Some people like me might have noticed that a warm and dry September might lead to a milder winter. Like, for example, take September of 2015, which was quite a warm and dry September. Then the winter that followed that, it was a deluge and it was warm. The September of 2016 wasn't as... September of 16 was absolutely boiling, especially early on. But if you go to the winter time, it's quite a mild winter, but there were some cold snaps in there. And then you have September of 17, and then of course the winter that followed that contained the beast from the east in March of 2018. And an example again might be the September of 2008, which was quite cool and wet. And then the winter of 08 and 09 was quite a cold winter. So sometimes the flavour of September can influence the winter pattern. It's strange, but it's one of the weather sort of links that tend to just happen. There's no real reason to what happens, but it just happens. It's a pattern that a warm September tends to lead to a mild winter, and a cooler and wetter September possibly leads to a cooler winter. That's just something that I've observed. Like, for example, last winter, it was mild, mostly. There were some cold snaps in there, bear in mind, but the September that came before it was a warm one. Just something that I want to note here, because if we see a cool and wet September, that might be a good sign for cold lovers. Of course, it's only August, but it's coming towards the time where autumn's coming in and you start thinking about winter. So I thought that I'd just throw that in there. Just a little thing that I've noticed over the years. Everyone, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later on again, and bye for now.